Would you like to earn double returns on the same dollars? I'm going to show you how to do that in this video and why it makes a huge difference in your retirement planning. Hi, I'm Matt Kennedy, the founder of Kennedy Wealth Design and the author of the best-selling book, Untapped Wealth. I specialize in working with business owners, entrepreneurs, and high-income professionals, helping them increase their cash flow, decrease their taxes, and just all around have a better life and a better business. The first concept that we need to understand is that everything we purchase or invest in is 100% financed. You see, we either use our own cash and give up the ability to earn interest on that money. That's called opportunity cost. So we're either losing interest or we're financing it from a financial institution or a bank, and we're paying them for the privilege of using their money to go make our purchase. So a lot of times people will say to me, well, I only use cash because I don't like to pay interest. And I'll say, that's great. I don't like to pay interest either, but I also don't like to lose interest. You must be one of those people who likes to lose interest. But listen, I get it. Leveraging up at the bank can be a scary proposition. We've all heard horror stories of someone being over leveraged and the market turns and they're stuck with big mortgage payments and no rent coming in, or an investment account that goes way down, or a company that didn't pay out the way they thought it was going to be, that it was going to do. But what if you could exponentially increase your rate of return using leverage in a potentially extremely safe way? Let's look at two approaches to financing real estate and learn how we could be making double returns on our investment. So we're going to look at Real Estate Investor One. And Real Estate Investor One decides to purchase a $100,000 property that produces a net cash flow of $10,000 per year. So that's getting him a 10%, what in the real estate world we call cap rate. Now, that property could increase in value and add to the return of the deal as well, but I really just want to kind of focus on cash return here. Now, let's compare this to Real Estate Investor Two. Real Estate Investor Two decides to purchase the property at the same value, so $100,000, and the same net cash flow, so the $10,000 cap rate. But instead of using his cash, he asks a financial institution to loan him the $100,000 for the purchase and hold his $100,000 as collateral. So what's going to happen is there's going to be a financial institution over here, we'll call that the FI, and they're going to give him the $100,000 to go put into his real estate deal. Now, he's not spending his money. He's using the financial institution's money, but they are holding his $100,000 as collateral. So if he doesn't repay, that's okay with them. They just take his $100,000 in cash. Start here. Now, I want to highlight the financial institution that we're going to model here in this case. It is a life insurance company, and a life insurance company is just a big bank. So when I put money into a life insurance policy that has a cash account or a cash value, a unique feature of this policy is that it comes with a line of credit, an automatic line of credit, so that you can access money from the life insurance company, and they'll hold your money as collateral. What's interesting is you don't have to qualify for any loans. You don't even have to tell them where the money is going. They're holding your money as collateral. They're not so worried about where that money is going. So in this scenario, the insurance company is going to charge him interest for the privilege to do this, but his money can continue to earn interest for him. So let's say they're charging 4% interest, and real estate investors' $100,000 is still sitting in an account, and let's say it earns 7%. So the life insurance company is charging 4, but his money is earning 7. Now, let's start with worst case scenario. Okay, worst case scenario, all of the properties lose their value and their income producing ability. That's unlikely, I know, but if this happens in 10 years, what does real estate investor 1 have? Real estate investor 1 has nothing. The property's lost all its value and its income producing ability. What does real estate investor 2 have? Well, he has several things. First, he has some money, right? Because his $100,000 has been earning that 7% over time, which is up and above what he was being charged by the insurance company. So he's going to have some money. His $100,000 is going to have earned some money. So it's not going to be a ton of money, but he's going to have some money. What does real estate investor 2 have? Well, first, real estate investor 2 is going to have some money because his $100,000 was still in his account earning 7%, which was more than the 4% he was being charged by the insurance company. In 10 years, he'll have $196,000 in his account. He'll have paid $4,000 per year for the privilege of using the insurance company's money, right? That's his 4% interest, for a total of $40,000 in interest cost. If the real estate has 0 value in 10 years, he'll still have $56,000 in gain from this transaction. Now, at any time, he can have the insurance company take his cash and pay off the loan and be in the same position he would have been if he'd paid cash. But why would he? He also has a death benefit from the life insurance policy. He has a chronic illness rider. So he has lots of different things of value that he wouldn't have had if he'd have just taken his cash and put it into the deal. Now let's look at the best case scenario. The simple math is this. Real estate investor 1 used $100,000 to get $10,000 in net cash flow. That's a 10% cap rate or a 10% return, annual 1-year return. Now, pay attention here. What did real estate investor 2 do? Real estate investor 2, he didn't use $100,000 to get $10,000. Remember, he didn't use his money. He used the insurance company's money. They held his money as collateral. All out of pocket that he spent was $4,000. So he used $4,000 to get the $10,000 in cash flow. That's a 150% annual return on his money in that first year. Plus, he got another 7%, assuming The cash value in his insurance policy earned 7%. He earned another 7% on his cash value. So not only did he get a great return on his investment in the real estate, a cash on cash return, but he also added a second return or a double return of 7% on the cash value. Which would you rather have? Who would you rather be, real estate investor 1 or real estate investor 2? You know, understanding how money works and how to use unique strategies like the one I just showed you can really make a difference in your future. To learn more about how to use and apply some of these types of strategies to your financial world, click on the Show More tab below this video, and then click on the link to watch my masterclass and to apply to become my client. And as always, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified when we post new videos.